What's up, everybody? Dog185. There's levels to this. Probably it's Friday. I'm hoping you're having a great Friday. All right. Let's talk about some things, okay? It's funny because right before I turn on the camera, I usually got like a more serious face, and I think I'm going to come in here with a little bit more of a somber tone or whatever. But I can never do it. I can never do it. As soon as I hit record, it brings joy to my heart. So I have a smile on. I gotta put a smile on. It's almost like I bring who I am and I ump it up by 10. If that makes sense. Like I just bring it up a little bit more. So it's still me, just a little bit more animated. Regardless, though, let's talk about a few things that have been happening to me in this space within the last 2 months. So Xbox came out and Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond, all of them, they announced these games that are going to be played on the PlayStation side, right? And the writing was on the wall. The writing is on the wall that there's no real rhyme or reason, and there's no real reason for them not to put everything on PlayStation. The only benefit to gaming on an Xbox console is the fact that you still have Game Pass. That is the only benefit. But essentially, I wouldn't bet that every game is not going to PlayStation. I would bet that every game eventually will go to PlayStation. Phil said no. However, Phil also has said that games are only going to be on platform where Game Pass is at, and Game Pass is not on PlayStation, and hence we have games, right? So can't believe what they're saying anyways. But regardless, so I saw that happen, and it was around the same time as well. I've said the story many of times where there was a gaming laptop that was on sale, really nice, had an i9 in it and a 4070, so I went ahead and picked it up, started gaming on it. Obviously, gaming on PC is better than gaming on console, except for the convenience part. And people started attacking me, saying that I'm leaving, saying that I'm no longer Xbox, and all this other stuff. I try to tell people I'm more Xbox than you because I'm actually using Xbox the way it's intended to be. Xbox does not want to be tied to just the console. Okay, that message was understood. The people that are Xbox console centric kind of separated from me, and the people that are smart and understand where Xbox is going and the Xbox is an ecosystem, not just tied to a console, not just tied to a box, understood what I was saying. And yeah, they were like, yeah, Doc is right. His laptop, if he wants to name it the Xbox Series Pro, then that's what it is. His laptop is his Xbox. You know, when people say you don't need an Xbox, is you don't need an Xbox if you have a PC. Well, guess what? My PC now is not my Xbox, right? So it makes sense, perfect sense to me, right? People got upset, whatever, but I can name my PC whatever I want. All right, so those people separated from me. They got upset, all this other stuff, right? And lately, the last few videos that I made was one talking about the creativity in those games, Hi-Fi Rush, Pentiment, Grounded, and Sea of Thieves, and how different those games are from anything that's been on the PlayStation side, right? Anything that's been really popular on the PlayStation side, because PlayStation has stuck to a formula. People then got mad at me and saying that I'm delusional, that I'm trying to hold on to Xbox, even though blah, blah, blah. And my last video has some comments, some pretty good comments, right? Saying how Xbox is doing really bad in sales. Shout out to Retro Pocket. He said this. It's almost as if people don't see the value in the games or in the value in Xbox, right? Because it's not selling well. People don't really care about it. There must not be value in it. And I need to bring all this back home because I need you to understand one thing if you watch my videos, okay? For those veterans out there who have been watching my videos for a while, you already know, okay? I always talk from my benefit, from my point of view. That is the only thing I care about. I don't care about how much money Xbox is making. I don't care about how much money PlayStation is making. I don't care about how many sales a game has. I don't even care the reviews of games. I don't. I'm going to play it, and if I like it, I like it. That's why I can look you in the face, look you in the camera, and tell you that Scorn is a masterpiece, and if you don't agree with it, that's perfectly fine. But as soon as you say that I have bad taste, I will tell you that Horizon Zero Dawn is also a masterpiece. Now, Forbidden West, Zero Dawn is a masterpiece. Everyone should play that game. That's why I could tell you that, what's the game I just played? Days Gone, a masterpiece as well. What a great game. Such a great game. Didn't get its shine, right? Because I don't care what you think. I only care about what I think. Trust me, gaming is selfish. If you're trying to save gaming for me, don't do that because I'm not trying to save gaming for you. That's why Game Pass is a huge value to me. So when people would say support the developers, I never understood. The developers have a job to make. They're producing a product. I'm purchasing the product. What do you mean support the developers? If Microsoft comes along and makes this product cheaper, why would I not go that way? This is a very interesting space where people, for whatever reason, look at a deal and knock it. Like it makes no sense. They look at a deal and say that's not a good deal. Like you should buy everything full price. But so every single video that I make, understand I'm coming from my perspective. So when I'm telling you that I still see the value in Xbox and that I'm still repping Xbox and that I still game on Xbox, it's not because I have loyalty to the brand. I have loyalty to me, to my gaming value. That's the only thing I'm loyal to. Two things. I've said this plenty of times before. I'm loyal to two things, right? Okay, so actually the only thing I'm loyal to is Jesus, and I mess that up all the time. Thank God for grace, right? All right. So I only care about my gaming experience, man. I don't care about anything else. I really don't. So Xbox has provided me with the opportunity to be able to game however and wherever I want. That's still a huge value. Yes, I could look at the Xbox Series X, and as a gamer to me, I could see how the Xbox Series X is pointless. The Xbox Series X, for what it was advertised for, is trash. And I could say that and not even skip a beat because I only care about what I think. The Xbox Series X, its best situation is the fact that it is an Xbox, meaning that it could play most Xbox games. The Xbox Series X is the best Xbox because it could play most Xbox games from generations ago, right? But if I'm looking at the best way to play Xbox games, it's not the Xbox Series X. Not even close. If I'm looking at the best way to play even some third-party games, it's not the Xbox Series X. It's going to be PC, but the difference is that Xbox knows this and allows me, if I do want the best way to play it, to play on PC. Do you understand that? On the PlayStation side, I'm stuck. I can only play their games on the PlayStation, and for some reason you want me to believe like that's a benefit to me. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And you're letting these developers try to tell you that, oh yeah, if I develop for one SKU, it makes my game better, when it's been proven that the best games are multi-plat games. Multi-plat games dominate the gaming sphere. This is not even up for debate. There's only one company, I keep saying this and I don't know why they don't understand. There's only one company that actually thrives off of exclusives. And that is Nintendo. This is so much, you can't argue this with me. You can't argue this with me, okay? I do not benefit by having to buy extra hardware. There is no benefit in that. Now, if you want to say that you enjoy doing that, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But I don't benefit from that, okay? Especially if the only benefit I get from buying the extra hardware is that there's software exclusive to it. And there's a difference between exclusive software and exclusive features. And that's what you people are getting confused. You see, I'm going to big up the PS5 Pro right now that's being rumored. If the PS5 Pro is actually the best way to play Grand Theft Auto 6, meaning it will actually run Grand Theft Auto 6, great fidelity, and at 60 frames, then the PS5 Pro has made a valid case for itself. Not because the game is exclusive to it, because the game won't be exclusive to it, right? It's going to come out on consoles. It's going to come out on Xbox as well, right? Not coming out on PC, at least not right away. But the feature of being able to play it at 60 frames, if that's exclusive to the PS5, that is a feature that is worth the PS5 Pro purchase. The feature, not the software. Hey, you want to play? You know what? You want to go ahead and play Grand Theft Auto 6? You could go ahead and play it at 30 frames, 900p on the Xbox Series X if you want to, or you could go ahead and buy this PS5 Pro and play it at whatever it is, 60 frames, right? I know people are saying that it's not actually going to run on 60 frames, that the PS5 Pro is not strong enough, but if you know anything by now, don't look at specs on the sheet. Wait till the system comes out because you'd be surprised. Because remember, the Xbox Series X was supposed to dominate the PS5 in every single game. That's the problem that I have with people that apologize for the Xbox Series X when they're like, this game runs better on the PS5. This game runs better on the Series X. Like, it wasn't supposed to be a question. I remember the beginning of this generation. It wasn't supposed to be a question. The Xbox Series X was supposed to dominate the PS5 in everything. Power-wise, it was supposed to dominate it and everything, and that didn't happen. So that's a big L, okay? So, again, I can say these things because I'm speaking from my perspective. I have no brand loyalty. I rep Xbox because Xbox is actually better. Like, I don't know why that's so hard for them to understand. I represent Xbox because Xbox is actually better. Yes, not perfect. Xbox has flaws, but it is actually the better gaming platform ecosystem overall, hands down, no question about it. The fact that in order for you to play portable on your PlayStation, your actual PlayStation has to be turned on is a L compared to what you could do on the Xbox. You could play Xbox on your MSI Claw. You could play Xbox on your Lenovo Legion Go. You could play Xbox on your Asus ROG Ally. You could play Xbox on your phone. You could play. Come on now. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. It makes no sense. And then even the Play Anywhere features. Some games on Xbox, you buy them on PC. You can play them on PC and console. You buy them on console. You can play them on console and PC. That's the benefit. You talk about you want to make sure you have your library forever. Well, there you go. What if the next Xbox can't play Xbox One games, but you went ahead and bought an Xbox One game that's a Play Anywhere game? Well, you could play it on PC. You're going to have that game forever. Like I'm telling you, Xbox is better, and it's not even a question. If you're stuck on the console, then yes, of course. See, that's what they got to do. They got to reduce it to the console. It's like if, you know what it is? This is exactly what it is. This is exactly what it is, right? PlayStation is the best boxer in the world. And Xbox used to box. And they realized they would never be as good as PlayStation boxing. So then they went ahead and went to mixed martial arts. And now they're dabbling over there in mixed martial arts and they're having their success in mixed martial arts. Or at least they have a better chance doing what they're doing over there in mixed martial arts and MMA. Yet somehow the fan base, the ponies, are trying to make Xbox box again. So when Xbox is like, well, wait a minute, hold on, I got cloud. Wait a minute, hold on, I got you play anyway. Wait a minute, you can play my games on PC day and date. They're like, no, that doesn't matter. Stick to just this. Stick to just the console. They really think that if Xbox stops making consoles, that Xbox turns into Sega. Like, legitimately, they think it turns, when they don't realize that Sega doesn't have the ecosystem that Microsoft has. Like where do they even come up with this stuff? It makes no sense. Every single video is coming from my perspective and my benefit. And all I'm trying to do is let you see what my benefit is so that if you're a gamer that's my same type of gamer, you see the value as well. And you're like, oh, that makes sense. Doc is saving a lot of money playing a lot of games, doing the hobby that he actually likes. Again, this to me is a hobby. To some of you guys, I get it. This is a passion, and you're tied to the box, right? I'm not tied to the Xbox. I'm tied to the Xbox ecosystem right now. It just is what it is. And the fact that I can transition to PC and still not lose my Xbox identity is amazing. Still be able to play games on... I'm playing Wolfenstein right now on PC through Game Pass because of Xbox. There's not because of anything else. Because I got Game Pass Ultimate. It's not because of anything else. Don't get it twisted. But again, people want to say that I'm capping, that I'm brand loyal, that I'm all this other stuff. It is none of that. It is none of the above. It is very simple, guys. It's very simple. Xbox is the best gaming value platform ecosystem there is right now. You having the option is not a problem. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. You having the option is not a problem. And the problem that you're having is that you think that the exclusive games that are on the other side are enough for you to value that console. It's not. It's not when most of the exclusives that are on the other side are remakes and remasters, guys. Open up. Wake up your eyes. Open up. Open your eyes up. Wake up. Most of the value that's on the other side are remakes and remasters. That's what they got you tied to a box for? You should be outraged. There should be no remakes and remasters over there. Remakes, remasters, and sequels. There's no... Do you know how creative they could have gotten with that SSD over there? Unless the SSD stuff was a lie. But they didn't. They played it safe. They're playing it safe. The most creative games that have dropped over there on the Xbox now, on the PlayStation now, are Sea of Thieves, Hi-Fi Rush, Grounded, and Pentiment. Everything else on the PlayStation you've seen before. Please tell me I'm lying. Everything that's on the PlayStation you've seen before. I can't. I can't because you don't even want to admit it. That's the problem with you. You don't even want to admit it. At least I can admit when there's flaws with Xbox, but you can't even admit it. It's the truth, man. It's the truth. But it is what it is. And when Starfield goes to PlayStation, oh my God. Do not let Starfield outsell any of your blockbuster games. I'm telling you right now, don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Sea of Thieves was one of the most anticipated games on that side. Just so that you know. These are all facts. Don't get mad at me. Boy, it's wild. Then they want to take all the credit for Helldivers as if PC had nothing to do with it. I'm glad that PlayStation is smarter than you and they're saying, maybe we should put games day and date. They should. They should. Xbox is still the better platform. And that's, if anything, that's sad for Sony. That's sad for Sony. That Xbox is still the better platform. Xbox is still giving you the best value. And PlayStation should have everything in the bag right now, but they don't. It's disappointing. What is there to play over there? Oh, Rebirth? That's what you rocking? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. Coming from my perspective, I love the fact that I could play Xbox anywhere. That is a benefit to me. How is that not? How is the option not? If you're a PlayStation fan and you're thinking about going PC, you're going to lose a lot. As an Xbox fan, I go to PC, I don't lose anything. And you want to make it seem like that's an L for me? Make it make sense. We out. Peace.